Okay, wait. Welcome back to Native Planet, New York. Continuation of racist comments from Black Indians. Fact or fiction debunked.
Okay, so like I was saying earlier, here's some more of the original pharaohs. Right here we have Pharaoh Amenemhet III of the 12th dynasty, and you can see the features. And there can be no doubt or no question of his ethnicity. Also here, if you look, we have the Sphinx. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And this is the one up top. We have two of them. We have one up top, one up at the bottom. The one up at the top is from a drawing, and it was a drawing of how it looked in 1778. And lower is the way that it today looks. Okay, and there is no doubt and no question again about its ethnicity. Okay. There's a whole bunch of other pictures in here, but I don't want to waste a whole lot of time on that. If you really want to get more in-depth information on the ancient Kemites, you need to read Asa Hilliard's works and also his documentaries, and he goes way back. Also, you need to read Before the Unification, Pre-Dynastic Egypt by Pre-Dynastic Egypt, the African-centric view by James E. Brunson. Excellent book, some excellent work, and you should be able to find this. It should be in print.
How do you spell his last name?
Brunson.
And first name James. Middle initial E.
E. Brunson.
And of course they would say this is Afrocentric, but
yeah, well, who cares? Anyway, so what you people have said has been debunked, and like I said, you still haven't even dealt with the stuff from the previous clips. What I'm doing here is actually it's redundant, because we went through a lot of, this is like a little bit more. I'm going through some more elementary stuff for all of you people who need to be brought up to speed. But again, I have already covered, basically, I overkilled with the information in the other clips. So really, I'm just doing this. You need to be lucky that I'm even entertaining you, because you're not even worthy of me even feeding into, your ignorant comments.
Since my personal website is my dual heritage of American Indian, as well as the black genes that flow in my blood, what bothers me is that they want to stick to the fact, their fact, that American Indians only came in contact with Africans through slavery. Could you elaborate on that? Because they're stuck in that time period, and I don't know why it's so comfortable for so many people to be stuck into the concept of Indians with Africans in slavery, when we know only 5 to 10% came through the transatlantic slave trade. What about the other 90% of us who didn't come through slavery? someone in the racist group here that wrote stated that the Olmecs were not black, or they don't even know about the Washitas or the Yamasees. Could you please, for my audience, elaborate a little footnote of history and why they just feel comfortable in sticking into the slave trade? Why is it so beneficial for them?
Well, you say why they're stuck there. No, they're stuck on stupid.
Okay.
Okay, that's what it is. Because we already dealt with that in the previous clips again, but again, we're dealing with dummies. So
you told me something very interesting. I just remember Alex Haley, the author of Roots. He included his Cherokee grandmother, and that was purposely left out of the movie, the epic Roots. This puts me in the mind of what we're going through here with the racism about African slave trade and Indians only being the way, that the blood's intertwined through intermarrying or through rape. So I really need to know, your I don't want to say your point of view, because that's what that young lady used, your historical proof.
Yeah.
Okay, your historical proof that most of us out there know that 101. Could you give us some sound proof today?
Yeah. Again, like I said, we're dealing with people with limited brain capacity, and that information had already been brought out in the previous clips. Number one, the information as far as the pre-Columbian Africans that were here in the Americas. If you look at the Olmec statues, there is no doubt or no proof. I mean, it's irrefutable. That's just like looking at me and telling me, that I'm other than what I am. So, I mean, you're going to have people who are just going to be plain dumb. And
one did a film clip, a video clip. He compared those pictures of the Olmecs to people from South and Central America. They also had wide noses and full lips, but they also had the more modern day indigenous look. And could you tell the breakdown of why they look like that?
Yeah, because they have the blood, of course. Obviously, it's like if I spring forth an offspring, let's say if I take a Caucasian woman or an Asian woman and I have an offspring, of course they're going to have my features. Okay, so these clips that these people are doing is mediocre at best. Okay.
I love everyone personally, everyone, and I honor all indigenous people, Indians of this country. Those are my allies and my life. I mean, I'm a part of organizations and associations dealing with all types of Indian people, and they accept me very well. But there are those that are writing these interesting emails that are just
stupid.
I'm trying to be nice. I told someone that you were the part of the two of us, and a lot of them know the true history. Oh, you have pictures for it.
I'm like this, hey, don't start no stuff, it won't be none.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm peaceful, I'm easy going.
I remember you doing these clips out of educating not to be racist, and I know you two love all types of Indian people too, but some people are twisting your words, twisting my words, and saying that this is a thing that Afrocentric racism, and they don't really want it broken down, they want it hidden.
Right.
and they want to make someone out as a racist. But my father was very dark, but he had the look that they love and they want to accept. My grandmother, I mean, she looks like she came off of a nickel, you know. So my whole point is I honor all of us, but some people out here, just from these clips, are like going crazy. And we'll be back in a moment.